Hey, what's going on? TF2 Dove here, and today I'm going to do my first commentary. Now, this is going to be live, but it's not going to be amazing. This is just it's kind of just a basic starting one. I'd like to apologize in advance for the mic quality and just overall, quality, right? Because this is the first one. I'm just kind of testing out some software, so, again. And also, if anyone, I don't think anyone, but my Twitter, essentially, I've got a little bit of laryngitis, so apologies for that during this video. So we're going to jump in. I'm basically going to say what exactly it is that I am, what the goal of this channel is. Now, first off, let's start with something basic. The name. So, the name about it, I'm really just really bad with coming up with names. So my favorite class was medic. So I decided why not just make a channel focused around the medic? Because there's only like one or two other people that really just seem to main medic in TF2. Not like, well, there's plenty of them, but it's like commentate really. So it's like all the gameplays won't necessarily be medic, but it's like I have a severe bias, I suppose, towards that. So once this finishes loading up, I've just got a few things to go over, and that'll be that for the first one, because the video title is Who Am I? Like, what is the point of this? So I'll cut to it, and we'll get started. Alright, so we're in, and so now I'd like... Damn it. Alright, so change of plans. Jump in with bots, because the way I got my current setup, it broadcasts over the entire server. So I'll solve that eventually, but I'm just going to play with bots to start off. So, let's start off with something basic. Let's go one down the line until... See, why are you doing this to me? Don't freaking do this to me, man. Alrighty, well... So I'm jumping into the server of bots locally. Because my mic was on push to talk, so essentially I got to get that fixed out, got to get some settings working, and I got to get an actual decent mic, so you're going to hear a lot of breathing, a lot of unnecessary background noise, but I'll get to that. So essentially, my channel, I like medic the most, and it's just kind of like, well, if you're going to pick a class, I'd want to pick the healing one, so I was like, why not play medic, because on YouTube there's no one, and I'm stressing, there's like no one that seems to actually like to play medic. The only one out there that I can think of, air raids, is just combat, so it's like not even kind of real medicing, so to speak. And also, a lot of people don't seem to favor the blue team, but in my opinion, it's the best team. So that's pretty fine and dandy, I suppose. So let's give this a test. And by the way, as I said, I'm just kind of like testing all the software for it, so I don't know how the frames will be looking, or how anything is really... Oh god, heavy. How did I... I'm probably gonna die from like a crocket that just like goes in through there. Okay, so essentially, I barely played TF2, like I think 6... Oh my god. You're gonna taunt? Did you die for it? He's not dead! Okay, now he's dead. I kind of just lurk around Reddit, so it's like I haven't played the game much, but I do know a few things more than everyone, but it's like I haven't put them to the test. Like, for instance, I know about market gardening, I just don't have one. I haven't exactly tried it. So it's like, I know of things, I'm just kind of like new to everything, what's going on. So when I first got TF2, like, my initial impression was like, this is pretty cool, I like it. So it's just like, I like to speak. So I was thinking maybe like streaming it, but then after seeing what some people do on Twitch streams, I was like, no. It's like, if you see what some people do and they like raid. So I wasn't really a fan of that whole idea, not to mention it's like it does give out a lot of private information every now and again. Like IP. Well, it's not the most private, but you get the idea. It's just like people can kind of like figure out more things than they should by Twitch. So I decided to cross that one off the list. Although I may do it in the future. I do have the Twitch account in my YouTube's name. Oh god, in my YouTube's name. So I might end up eventually going to Twitch, but for now I'm kind of going to stay off Twitch, because not to mention, I don't know if you noticed, but my live commentary isn't bad, but it's not, I think, good enough to go on like an hour-long stream. So basically Twitch is out of the picture. Now, I don't really know of any other websites I mean, there's like Vimeo and crap, but does anyone actually do TF2 on Vimeo? Or anything else? Because like you go to YouTube, right? It's like you click the little freaking share button, and there's like a million different websites, and like half of them like Russian social media websites. So it's like I don't even know. So I figured YouTube, because like YouTube is like what I do when I get home from my classes, or I just get home from work. It's just like I want to watch YouTube, or I want to just kind of like play. Just like I'm at the phase in life when it's just like I don't feel like doing nothing all the time, but I also do feel like doing everything that makes any sense whatsoever. So still going down the line here. I do have a few achievements, not many. So I do have a few achievements, so you might see a few achievement gets when I actually play in servers and when I get a mic kind of set up. And now, so my uploading schedule, I don't have one planned, but I do have a few cool challenges planned, which I will be doing in servers with actual people instead of bots. So I have a few game modes. I've hired an artist, by the way. If you don't know what Source Filmmaker is, it's how I first actually kind of got introduced to TF2, besides one of my friends who showed me it. Essentially lets people who know how to kind of like pose like the bones, I think, of like the TF2 characters and stuff. It lets them make really cool like posters. So I saw Source Filmmaker kind of like test on YouTube. It was in like one of the recommended. And mind you, no offense to him, it wasn't too amazing, but it's just like at the same time, oh god, I got mauled. At the same time, I asked the guy how he exactly did that, so he kind of pointed me to it. Started off actually with Source Filmmaker before TF2. I'm not really gonna delve into it, but essentially, what it comes down to is this person on Reddit, Meowmix60, I believe. I gave him a few cool things in exchange to make posters. Now, essentially, you might want to check him out. He's pretty cool. Not really sure anything about him besides he makes posters, so he's on Reddit. That's pretty much all I know. So he's made me a few posters in exchange for just kind of like forget the I had like this like weapon or something, and I basically gave it to him for a poster. How did I get an achievement? These are bots. 1 million points of blast damage. I don't even... There's no way I've done 1,000. I barely played demo, man. Train of thought, sorry. Okay, I swear to God, if I die to you. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is he's making my thumbnails in exchange for a small amount of items. So he's pretty cool, so that's where the thumbnails are coming from. I do know a little bit about Source Filmmaker. I actually did make my YouTube logo. But that's to the extent of what I'm going to do with Source Filmmaker. I'm going to hire him, maybe a few other people that might be willing to make some... No! Yes! I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh. Crap. So yeah, credit to him for the video thumbnails. And so as I was saying, I do have a few challenges up and planned. So they're based off of like kind of like common games, so to speak. Like you got some like oldie like good ones, like for instance like blackjack. I have like a challenge for that. But at the same time, I also do have new ones, like for example like Connect 4. And you might be like, what the hell is this guy talking about? But you know, you'll see it when it happens. I do have a few cool things planned. I plan to edit those together when I get the time. And so, I'm going off on a long tangent here, but what I've been trying to say is, so when I first got TF2, I actually got Source Filmmaker first, because I'm a genius, because I wanted to make movies. I'm not sure what I really want to do when it comes to Source Filmmaker, animate or make those cool, like images, posters, whatever you want to call them. So I got Source Filmmaker first. Found some assets already in, which was pretty much basically TF2 and Half-Life. So then from there, I got TF2. Haven't got Half-Life yet, though I did get New Vegas, and that's a pretty cool game. So when I got TF2, I figured out by lurking around Reddit how to change up a few things. Kind of looked up. So I figured out how to make my cursor green, so that makes it kind of stand out a bit. Figured out how to make some really cool things in the corner. Oh no, I'm gonna die. He's got a medic. So I just kind of figured out the basics from Reddit. Figured out how to put on dinglings, noise above people's heads. Nate Fox had a pretty cool video about some basic, like, cool settings, some cool console ones. So I figured out how to make my hands a little bit farther ahead. I mean, it glitches out with the heavy, like crazy, but it's, like, really cool. By the way, if any of you guys want to keep track, you guys, for every time I say, how many dollars you'll get. How many, you get the idea. Okay, no, you're not me. My channel, what it's going to be is someone who kind of knows what they're doing, not a complete and utter idiot, as I said, by getting dominated by a robot, but I've got some really cool challenges planned. Just kind of a really different idea than some other people, because many people don't main medic who commentate. So I know what you might be thinking, like, okay, you're talking about medic, why aren't you playing it? Well, for starters, these are bots. Two, as I said in the beginning, just kind of like testing things out, going down the line by class, checking my frames. Holy Jesus. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I wonder if the bot would actually... Are they just going to walk into my sentry? I mean, it's possible, right? Oh my god, how do they... I mean, I know they're actual robots, but how the heck do they know? They seem to, like, gravitate towards where I am. And there you go, there's a little bit of laryngitis right there. Okay, so now, let's I'm gonna skip ahead past his death, but when we come back we're gonna play the snipey shoot long man. Alright, so, I'm back. It's not gonna seem like a long time to you. So essentially, my vision of this channel in the future, that's what I'm moving on to. Essentially, what I kind of want to see a growth, I suppose, a growth of my channel. You got, like, those little, like, cliques of commentators. You got Germastar, Mela, however you pronounce that. Then you got, like, Grizzly, you got Dane, you got those people. So it's like, I want to see if we can even make a third clique, to have, like, 3 cliques. So then it's just like, which one is the best? You'll never know. But that's not what it's about. Essentially, I just kind of want to get, like, a cool group of people that also play TF2, that also commentates. That'd be pretty cool. That's kind of a vision I have in my mind. Kind of create, like, a little posse. I don't exactly know, how come... I just have to stop here for a minute. How come, while playing Sniper right now, I'm doing my best I have? Oh. Okay, so... in playing, I can actually... Why am I not shaking? Yes! Voice crack, I'm sorry, my voice is dead. I'm gonna try to wrap up this video now. I don't want it to be too long, too rambly, but of course it is. It's an intro video, so maybe in the future we'll look at this and laugh and be like, come on, this isn't the guy we all know today. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. You're a spy. You're not me. You are not me. I would not wear that stupid color pants, man. I would pick... Oh my god. I swear to god, these bots always run on the same, like... Oh, I'm gonna... If I die to this, I will literally stop commentating forever. Not to you, though. Not to you. You're my... I take that back. I'm gonna go cry in the corner. So that's pretty much it. I'm moving on to the last class with a few last key points. I'll be back to you in just a sec. So what I was saying is, some of these bots, like, run all on, like, the same frickin', like, the spy. What it does is tries to stab you. If it misses, it tries to stab you, like, 2 more times and backs up with a revolver. If that doesn't work, and you got a good enough amount of health, it goes invisible. Now let's go for the guy's medical man here. I know the feels. You don't like being stabbed when you play medical man of mystery. That's actually... Let's see. Oh my god, nope, nope. No! I wanted revenge on you! I freaking... How did I die? You weren't even looking at me! Ah, these bots, I tell ya. Here's the final key point. So, my real main goal of my channel is to see how I grow. Oh god, you're a spy, I'm an idiot. See how I grow channel-wise. So it's like, subscribers is a growth factor, so that's something to look at, that's pretty cool. Then also, I've got a little strange set for the medic, so it's like we kind of going along this journey together, we can see how everything goes. I got a few points here. Not from these bots, from an earlier game when I was testing it out to see really if the stranges work. I don't know really why I had to, but it's just like, you know, if the item servers are down, because that's the one thing I know about TF2 and I hate with an undying passion. When the item servers are down, they're heavy behind? Oh, okay. When the item servers are down, it makes me mad, because it's like, you paid like 20 cents to get a freaking strange thing. Well, I got a medic milestone, what'd I get? Boot Sauger. Alright, so now I can be a combat medic, so that's pretty cool. There we go, that's the first achievement item on this channel that you guys have seen. I mean, see what else I got. I got a, oh my god. I got a, Frontier Justice, Equalizer, Huntsman, Pyro Goggles, Gibbous. And that's all my other achievements. So I haven't gotten too much. So we're gonna see some growth there. Growth with some skills. Do bots walk off the no? Yes? Yes, you better walk off that. You're not going to. Why are they all playing? Oh my god. Dude! No! Yes! That's all for this commentary. We're going to spend the last few seconds trying to defend the last point here. So just for the sake of making a conclusive video, so you know what happens in this really intense match between me and robots. Because who doesn't want to see the dramatic conclusion to me versus robots? You up there? You're not up there. So, the last thing I guess I want to say is, what do I know about TF2? Well, so when I first saw it, sadly, I first saw it in 2008, but I completely ignored it, because it's like, I knew what it was, I saw the YouTube videos, I saw the Gmod videos, and I was like, oh, it looks pretty interesting, but it's like, what the hell is that? I didn't know what it was. And of course, by then I was like, way, way younger, so it's like, at the time, I wasn't going to risk getting a virus on my mom's friggin' Dell computer. Not a Dell, but... So then I was just like, alright, let me try to figure out what exactly this is. Like, several years down the line, my friend was just like, hey, have you ever played TF2? And I'm like, no, what is it? He's like, it's on Steam. I'm like, what the hell is Steam? So I evolved, no longer a console peasant. I am now standing straight upright. That sounded wrong, out of context. We beat these bots, guys. Let this be known as the day that, like, bots, like, lost to humans. Man versus machine. Implying I can actually... I thought you walked off there for a minute. So that's all for now. This is a test commentary. Not exactly the best. But, you know, this is who I am. I mean, any advice for commentating besides like saying a lot, because that's just kind of a nervous habit. But any advice, any recommendations for mics, please put them in the comments. And if you're just like, I don't want to put in the comment because you told me to, just send me a private message on Reddit or something if you don't want to do that. I'd really appreciate feedback. I think this went sort of well. Not the best gameplay. Maybe a little bit lacking on the commentary, but, you know, first is a first. I got laryngitis. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go scream in pain. Either that or go drink a Coca-Cola. Drink once a day. We are sponsored by Pepsi Max, Coke, Zero, Mountain Dew, Dorito, whatever the... You get the idea. Adios.